That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Sounds all bassy again.
just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
What is with
my
that?
thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
I did.
Just
I fixed it. You heard it, right?
Yeah, I heard you fix it.
My thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from Broad Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'll worry about it when I get back. Jesus Christmas. Why is that so bassy? I switched it.
They can buy their own drinks. Make that work.
What is going on?
Get fucking, you got a boss who's a jerk who doesn't want some Wu-Tang.
Did you have your
I think
Delgado going or something?
No.
It's
terrible. That's a little better. Alright. It was some kind of bass boost or something like that. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yo. This is why I'm going on a husband-wife vacation. No kids. No kids. No kids. The only thing I'll do is get nagged by the wifey. And just before I leave, Call Me Carson comes back. What did oh yeah, this is kind of funny. Oh, I had boy, I'm really not. My heart's not in this. Here we go. Turkey Tom. I think it's kind of dopey thing he said. Let me criticize Turkey. Call Me Carson handled it well. Dude, he didn't handle it. He didn't inhale it. He just said to donate to charity. So I have so many questions about this shit. What kind of questions do you have? Like, why is Turkey Tom unfulfilled? Yeah, I'm just not fulfilled. I'm such a big fan, and I need to know. Geez, Tom, you know what he did. You ever think for a chance? I mean, I think it's fair to say he's not sorry, and I'd rather him be not sorry for something that's. I think maybe apologizing to people that he let down type thing would have worked. I love apologies, by the way. I like the thing because I don't think he's really that often. It's a what we call a 1917 situation. He's acting like a guy, totally dopey, doing anything he can to get some ass. Admittedly, it's high school girls, and he's a little above that age. But at the end of the day, I put a one in the chat if you don't give a rat's ass. Especially, you know, it's like all these things. You get the people screaming grooming and pedophilia and all this other stuff. Were you 3 minutes in? No, we weren't. Super. Oh, no. Okay.
We are 3 minutes in now.
Okay. Yeah. You get all these dopey people screaming that. And, what do you know? It's an overreaction. It's not exactly what happened. It is what it is. I think nobody's in danger here. They're ladies, you're no more in danger with Call Me Carson than you are any other slob guy that's trying to get in your pants. Let's be realistic here. You want to know what the lame thing I did when I was a kid? It was cooler than what he did. I had this chord progression that I wrote. It's kind of really nice. And no matter what I was dating, I said I wrote it for her. It worked! It worked. I'm actually I'm thinking with some of the new things they're in Discord. That's a lot of money. And since I always really wanted to be a DJ, he did nothing wrong. Since I always wanted to be a DJ, we might have Shot from the Point Radio, but on Discord, and I actually can play music in there. I don't think anybody can stop me. So I can actually play DJ. We could have hip hop day, rock day, 70s rock day, calypso, jazz. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like a jazz week or anything, something like that. I mean, that's the plan.
Nice.
American Irish for the win, absolutely. Actually, the girl I first suckered with that, she actually called in once. Her name was, I can't say her last name, but she's very, very Irish. Red hair, the whole nine. I wrote this for you. I did kind of write it for her. Well, no, I plan to use it in the future. Yeah, that's what scumbag I am. But yeah, I mean, ladies, like how many times? I almost think that's like just a part of growing up. I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, and you shouldn't treat women like that. Don't get me wrong. But you know, when you have young, immature men that their hormones are absolutely raging, everything is telling them, fuck your brains out, fuck. Oh, fat girl. Oh, is anybody around? My friends around? No, fuck. You know, I mean, it's just so far from, it almost seems like, you're taking advantage, you're just doing it for sex. Yeah, no kidding, it's part of growing up. And eventually, hopefully, you know, I think if you're in your 30s or 40s doing stuff like that, I mean, I don't even think you're a creep, you're just an asshole. Yeah. You know? Ladies, you're the gatekeepers. You can always say no. You know? It's always like, hey, I think this guy's trying to get my pants. But it's so hard because I love him so much. Well, you know, hey. It's the downside of being a chick. Downside of being a guy is you can't get laid when you want. Girls can. There's a yin and a yang to this, folks. There is a yin and a yang to this. So, look, let's be honest. Carson is a very popular, powerful online personality that probably wasn't getting tons of bootang in school. And he doesn't know how to do it. I mean, I told you about the fucking kids over there in London reaching out. Said, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I made last month. I mean, come on. And how is that different? And really, we make fun of those kids from England. How is that different than, you know, getting a really hot car? Like Blowbags did. It's not. It's the same thing. It's all, at the end of the day, here's what men are. I'm spreading my, peacocks. They spread their peacock feathers. And the most impressive set of feathers gets action. It's the way, it's a cycle of life. Now, we're supposed to be a little bit above that as human beings. But at the end of the day, we're all animals.
Right.
You don't have a right not to get your feelings hurt. Men or women. I've been crushed by women. I have my heart broken. I probably broke a heart. I definitely brought one girl. I still think about it. I'm so mad at myself for screwing her around. I just believed a bunch of bullshit, and I didn't. I was very unlucky. I met the girl that I probably should have married when I was 18, and she had her whole life like. But my thing is like, well, I got along with her really well. Like my whole thing was like, well, we'll break up eventually, even though I really dug her. We'll break up eventually, and I'll go up and I'll be this single guy in the adult world, right?
Right.
So I just did something to get her to force the situation. She wanted to let me go. I mean, she literally, I walked out the door with her clinging to me, and I had to like push her off, right? Really dirty thing to do. And then I went out there and I had that sort of adult single life, not the high school or college thing. And I got burned. I was dating older girls, like mid-20s and late 20s. And I got burned because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I basically ran back to her, but it's just like the end of... what is that? Chasing Amy. She'd moved on.
Yeah. And
that was painful. I literally spent the next 10 years knowing how bad I screwed up. So you paid for it in the end.
Oh, were you that guy? You were that guy that compared everyone to their first girlfriend, or their
after that, yeah.
18?
Yes, after that, yeah. And I got a little lucky and then she fit the. I have this a tendency. The girls I've had long relationships with, strangely enough, as big a loser as I was, I always, she was up for, she didn't get it, but she was up for valedictorian. The next girl I had a serious relationship and almost married, the Italian girl I've mentioned in a few situations, she was top of her class in Rutgers. And, Andy was an academic killer as well, my current wife. That's the girls that I tend to end up with. I don't know why that I date women that are infinitely brighter than I am. But it just happened. I'm not even. Look. I'm attracted. I like boobs and the ass, and girls that like to fuck a lot.
Maybe it's a survival instinct.
I don't know. Maybe it's some. But I don't say it's like, boy, if she's got lower than 3.5, I don't think that's going to happen. That never crossed my mind. Never. That never crossed my mind, but it just happened to be that way. I mean, there's got to be something there. I mean, my biological mother, she ain't too swift. It's not like she went to a good school or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what part of Oedipus that's from. All right, let's go check out it. Let's go rate the apology or the lack of one. But this was an apology. I don't think I really don't think like he was pretending to apologize. This is what's the name of it? Moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
it's good that we got to do it. Not that I don't want to disparage anybody to come on and help me after
that's a lot of
my
money,
vacation, but I'm kind of glad to be back by myself doing something too. Tommy likes a smart broad. It's compensate for his time in the Army. It was before that. Yeah, I joined the Army 27. It was like 10 years out of high school.
Guys, it's been a while. This isn't going to be your average YouTuber apology video, and I'm not going to make it long and drawn out. I've learned a lot this past year. I'm not seeking forgiveness, nor am I looking to make excuses. I'm sure some of you are expecting some long drawn out video explaining my truth of the situation, but I have no intentions of doing that.
It's all out there. This is perfect. Well, he's not sorry.
Yeah.
He's sorry he's got caught, but nobody wants to say that. He's not sorry. Yeah, I think this is just a horny dude. That's all it is. And that's kind of like all dudes.
I'd much rather just tell you what I can do in the future. For the next year, I plan to donate 100% of my profits to charity.
How can you? You must be filthy rich.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Nobody does that. You're gonna work for free.
I don't understand that at all.
You're gonna work for free for a year. What if you have a bad year?
He must have had a really good year like last year.
I think he's worth $1 or $2 million.
Maybe,
He lives in an apartment, and he doesn't have any. He has no girlfriend or prospects. Yeah,
with a different charity being the focus each month. Now, before you start thinking of this as an excuse to sweep things under the rug, that's not what this is. I'm doing this because I want to turn a negative situation with a lot of eyes on it into something positive that can help a lot of people.
That's guilt. He feels guilty.
Yeah,
but he's not going to talk about his personal life. I mean, I had trouble talking about personal when I was in the interview. It's just guilt. I don't think he should do that. I actually think that's a mistake. I would much rather him say 50, 25. I mean, something like that. I think 100 is too much, and it's the move of a young person that doesn't see themselves being 30 one day.
You think he's doing this out of the advice of his publicist?
I'm sure that's a part of it. I think the publicist wanted you to donate 25% to charity, and I think he probably turned around and said, how about 100? I got plenty of money in the bank. That's what I think happened. Guess. I can't imagine a publicist would say, donate 100%, if he even has one, too. We don't know if he has one. We've noticed a lot of these dopey kids do dopey stuff. I think that, I think that more than likely this is an overreaction or overplay.
Come back to streaming on September 1st at twitch.tv/CallMeCarson Live, and I'll go into a little bit more detail about how this year charity will work. I'm not going to answer any specifics of the situation with me, nor am I going to...
How are you going to be funny, though? That's going to be an interesting stream. I bet he pulls 200,000. That's my guess. Whew.
Do anything to cause any more drama than there already is.
Drama. Didn't say pain, said drama.
Genuinely, I just want to do my own thing and raise money for some people that need it more than me. And if that's something you're interested in, then stop by. We're starting the first month with Games for Love.
It feels like he obviously has no remorse for that girl. None. Zero zip. And why should he? I think it was a move on her part for clout. But he does, where is he paying? He's paying with fans. So he's trying to get the fans back. but the fans want to see you grovel. How's the what's the I'll check. I want to check the. I can't do the math
And
in my
all
head.
profits throughout September will go to them, including those from YouTube and Twitch subs and such. You can find out more about this
100%. I wouldn't have said that.
year charity, or YOC as I'm calling it, at CallMeCarson.live, which is linked down below. That's where
Did he say the rest of the year? Still be a chunk of change. Or did he say
so.
for the next
Or
year?
not.
Like 12 months?
Maybe the rest of the year. I'm not sure.
That I'm sure he can survive. Let me hear this again. Hold on a second.
forgiveness, nor am I looking to make excuses. I'm sure some of you are expecting some long drawn-out video explaining my truth of the situation, but I have no intentions of doing that. I'd much rather
Nobody's really entitled to it. Turkey Tom.
just tell you what I can do in the future. For the next year, I plan to donate 100%.
For the next year. That sounds
Next
like 12
year.
months.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
More about this year charity, or
Work for free.
YOC as I'm calling
Listen,
it.
I love each and every one of you in the chat. You've given me a wonderful, wonderful life and a really cool room. And I get to do a lot of computer shit that would only be in my dreams. Ain't no way I'm doing that shit as much as I love
Yeah.
it. It ain't happening. I might kill a bitch. I wouldn't do that.
At CallMeCarson.live, which is linked down below. That's where me and
If I ran over somebody, like, oh, I'm so sorry the pain, like, I ain't give you 100% of the fucking money. If I crippled the kid, I might send charity to a crippled thing or pay for his pot. I don't make that much money either. Let's say I did. Wouldn't do it.
my team will be updating it with blog posts each month. But yeah, that's about it. I hope to see you there on the 1st. And yeah, later. Hey guys.
I don't know. Like that feels like, or maybe that is a public. I don't know. I don't know how to take that. That is the most interesting apology I've ever seen. Hands down. Wow, those lights are working in the corner there. I didn't think that. I put them in the back for a while. Now they look kind of cool. I'm going to get some more gamer lights and put them on the other side. That looks pretty neat. Pretty neat. Nice addition to the arcade. We got lots of light things going on here. Super. Well, I'm going to get new ones. I'll change the colors and shit too. Super, super, super duper. That looks way better than I thought it would. Got lights coming out of our ears here. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, but this is going to be mostly a call-in show. I'd like to hear your theories if your mic works and you're not stupid. Well, no, I kind of like to hear you stupid. And that the blow-up gimmick seems to work. 5 years after. Actually, 8 years. 10! 2022 will be the 10-year anniversary of Shot from the Point. I'm going to talk to Vega about doing something. Probably should talk to him now about it. I'm going to make some money off of me. All right. Do you have anything funny for me?
I mean, we got the DMs from CallMeCarson.
Load them up now. Load them up the calls right now. I'll take them all. Call Me Carson is the topic until I say otherwise, and then I'll open up the phones. But here's the deal. If I open the phones and you already called, you can come back in and call again. How about that? That's a nice move, right? Yeah. But we're not open yet. Let's see. Let's this
Man,
way.
it's been so hard not messaging you. Hope all is well.
It's been hard not messaging you as well. I'm doing a lot better. Hope you are feeling good too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's been really fucking hard to not message you.
Why's that?
You're just really enjoyable to talk to and you're cute, so that makes it even better.
I appreciate that. But like, we can't, right?
I don't know. Can we?
I'm scared. I want to talk to you for the wrong reasons.
Elaborate.
What if I only want to talk to you for the sexual part of it?
This is being pretty open and honest.
Yeah.
I don't want you around, but God, I like to get in your pussy. You know.
I don't want that. But like, I'm worried about it. What if subconsciously I'm only talking to you because it turns me on or something?
Of course it does. This is normal. Well, what a shock. 19-year-old millionaire doesn't want to commit.
Might just be overthinking it, maybe.
Man, some truth there. This is the girl that exposed him, too. Right?
I think it's one
Freak.
of them, yeah.
Get Freak in here to confirm that. Yeah, it's the girl that exposed it. You might be overthinking it. That's kind of the thing to say. Because what she's saying is like, let it happen naturally. Read my mind. I know that deal.
Yeah, but if I'm not, then...
And so what is this? So almost, this is April of 2019. She made it a full year. Yeah, I know what happened. He wasn't interested in her. And she finally figured it out.
I'll hurt you. And I don't want to
yeah,
hurt
it's
you
the girl
more
that
than I
exposed Tommy.
What's that? That's the girl that exposed him. Gotcha.
already have.
The thing is, I still really want to talk to you, and honestly it's worth it for me if I still get hurt.
How?
It just is.
Yeah, because I'll rat you out! I'm gonna rat you out! I got you by the balls! Look, you've already rid me! I can screenshot this shit! I still really want to talk to you, and honestly, it's worth it, even though I get hurt! Because I'm gonna hurt you, motherfucker!
You're also 17. And that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I don't know. I guess we just stick to the plan.
Yeah, I bet she had a plan, because the women always have plans. They're organized. They have it. That is too funny. What is this horseshit you just sent me?
This is when you gave CallMeCarson advice.
Hello, you're on with CallMeCarson. CallMeCarson never listens to me.
Hello, Mr. Carson.
How's it going?
Longtime fan.
Oh, by the way, it was really funny. I re-uploaded this, and the girl that called in was like, "I didn't tell." I'll give you the story later. It's pretty funny.
Oh, really? How long?
Yeah.
How old are you? First of all, Carson, you got to do this. Hold on, watch. How old are you, sweetheart?
Don't worry about it.
You're okay, Carson.
See, what she said is she did that because she's afraid I was going to start hitting on her.
Yeah.
Which is completely reasonable.
He's below 18. Now, continue. Now we know.
Listen, when you're like me, you just assume all are under 18.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, you sure?
Carson, huh?
You sure?
My feelings on this are a mess.
So are mine.
My brain keeps telling
This bitch knows exactly what she's doing. Exactly.
me I should stop talking to girls, period. Full stop. But here I am.
My brain is at the point of knowing this is wrong, but I really don't want to stop.
What makes you want it so badly?
Because you're an actual wholesome person that is enjoyable to talk to.
He just told you just wanted to fuck you. I think that's so you're actual joy. And then this might be just women, because when a chick loves a guy, it could be Hitler. It doesn't matter. They like, there's nothing they can do wrong. So she may be really into him. You're legitimate wholesome. But he just told you. He just told you he's not wholesome at all. That he's like everybody else. Which is not wrong with that. But I mean, he just told you.
Without me having to keep my emotions hidden.
Thinking hard right now.
Yeah, I'll bet he's thinking hard.
Well, we could just talk. No dating. No sexting. You can just message me and chat whenever.
That would be fine with me. We can just see what happens with us in the future, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I want a girlfriend, but am also scared about having a girlfriend. You're also 17 and a little bit more on the unstable side, which is why...
No filter.
I think it would be good for you to have someone who can build you up, and then
You ain't the guy. You got to build yourself up first, punk.
also don't hurt you in any way. Do you agree?
This guy clearly never listened to love phones.
Yeah.
But my mind is just saying fuck it.
Fuck what?
I don't know. My mind is everywhere right now.
She knows exactly what she's doing. That's horseshit.
Curious, in your head, where do you see this going?
Well, of course she's going to answer. He's no experience. He's no experience. When a girl starts, I don't know, my mind's fucking, I'm all over the place. All right, so let's rationalize this. You're asking a woman to rationalize over an emotional situation. Here's the words that are going to be out of her mouth every time. I don't know. I can translate that into English, by the way. I want you to be able to read my mind.
Don't even know. My
Ladies, am I right? Put a 1 in the chat, only the ladies.
mind is all over the place right now. Should we just stick with the plan? Not talk for a year, maybe meet at PAX?
Is that what you think is best?
I think so. Also, your haircut looks really good.
He's the same haircut.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I think we should just stick to that plan. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool.
Is that really what you want?
What other options are there? Also, what would you want to happen?
I don't know. All I know is every time I jack off now I have a really hard time not thinking of it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I guess my brain got stimulated and now it wants more.
Yeah, he's acting like that's a foreign fuck. I mean, they really have screwed up, guys. That's not exactly a foreign fucking feeling. That's not exactly a dirty feeling. You are really pushing the limits, the fact that this girl's still in high school, but every one of your feelings is completely natural. But in a demonized heterosexual male world, I guess it's not. I guess Carson, who would question themselves like this? I mean, when I was a kid, maybe you were too, they used to tell us, like, you know, if you have a wet dream or you have something like this, or you feel this way, these are completely normal feelings. This is your sexual development happening.
See, Tommy, I call bullshit, Tommy.
Wow.
I don't think he's actually thinking this. I think he's trying to move the conversation.
He could be manipulating too. Yeah, like, because he even said, "Are you sure that's what you want? Are you sure that's what you want? Are you sure that's what you want?" He's trying to get a gauge. No, you're right.
That's a lot of money,
He's trying to get a gauge when he says it. I don't know in this context. I know exactly what you mean. I'm too afraid to say it and scare you off. Well, that could mean that too. No, that's true. No, that's I don't mean means a million things. You know what it doesn't mean ever? I don't know, because he can't be honest. That's I told you, Sharon. I had a friend that call me up. She's a lesbian, and she's talking. Oh yeah, she tells me one thing, does another. I try to get her down to do something, and then she said she does the opposite. And then I ask her how she's feeling, and she said she doesn't know. And it's like, okay, welcome to dating women. Get over it. That's literally what I said to her, because we were young. We were like 18, 19 years old. I was like, yeah, that's called girls. So you chose to date the same sex, so you have the same problem I do. You're preaching to the choir here. Well, don't you have any advice? No, I don't know anything you do. This is another woman. And by the way, just keep this in mind. You're going to do all the same things.
No?
Sorry, I was in school, but yeah, I get that. Same with me.
Every time I go at it, I just want to give in again. You got me fucked up, Sam.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Laugh my ass off.
You got me fucked up too. It's a mutual thing.
What if we re-add on Snap, and next time you're horny we have some fun again?
Oh, so you already did it. Yeah, God. Yeah. You were right. I was wrong. He's trying to get him. He wants to be able to trust her.
Yeah,
that's what it is. He's trying to get to trust her. The thing is, why her? He could do this to anybody.
I think he did it to a lot of people, Tommy. I think this is one of many, probably. This
really?
is one of the girls that came forward.
Oh,
yeah.
This is too funny. All right, yeah, it's a little scummy, but it's fucking funny. Yeah, it's not grooming. It's not. It's
yeah. I mean,
like,
he's what 19.
I mean,
20
look, if you're a 19, 20-year-old, like if I was a 19, 20-year-old girl and I was interested in him and I had my own thing and my own job or college or career, I was like, well, you know, this guy's got a lot of money and everything, but he's not necessarily very honest with women. You know, that's what. So I won't date him, but that doesn't. You know, that never works either. That's being rational, and women are incapable of that.
Again.
I just don't want that to be the only thing we do, you know?
Yeah, but fuck, Sam. You're hard to resist.
So are you. I feel like this is all my fault.
It is.
Damn.
If anything, it's my fault because I can't control myself.
Neither can I. That's why I sent in the first place.
She's talking about pictures she sent him?
Yeah, I think so.
We don't know what she sent him, did she?
There's never been any confirmation of what she sent, like, because that would be CP probably.
Yeah, it would.
So I don't, you know, I don't necessarily know what she sent, but I'm pretty sure she said she
needs
sent
a Hillary Clinton. Well, see, now he knows this is probably the worst thing I've seen, because now he knows he's actually receiving something that's highly illegal. But as far as grooming, nah, I'm just not buying it. And then it could have been a bathing suit thing, and then it'd be in the clear.
Right.
Yeah, and it was amazing. I'm not going to act like I didn't want that.
I wanted to. I don't regret it.
Man, I want more now.
I just don't know what's going on between us right now.
And she's trying to get are you serious for me? That's what this is.
Yeah.
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 I'm guessing Carson fell into subversion. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very.
It doesn't help that I'm a fucking plague and I don't know how to stop.
We both say one thing and do the fucking opposite.
It's also sexually charged. I can't help it. You're such a turn-on for me.
We are both in the same boat, man.
See, he thinks that's turning her on. All that's telling her is you're locked, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad back on Snap. What do you...
It's so weird. Like, we can't even talk to each other. We can't, like, men and women can't talk to each other, cannot be honest, especially at this age. You know, it's sad almost. This is like tragic. You can't be just that upfront. You can't, the girl can't, I want to keep you, I want to have you around. The guy can't say, I want you in bed. You know, this is what you're seeing right here is the struggle for both sexes. It's like playing out in front of us. It's wild.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me. But like I said, I don't want it to be just sexual, you know?
Yeah, they're both trying to trap each other. I'm telling you ahead of time. I want more. I don't mind the sex part. I could do that, but I want more than that. I want a little more of the commitment than that. And he's manipulating her too. I'm kind of telling you, I'm only turning you on because it's sexual related. Like, it's so funny.
I wouldn't mind calling and watching shit together or play something new.
That's the intimacy. To see men, well, I don't know why God did this, but men crave sex, women crave intimacy. You're seeing it play out right here. Intimacy, companionship, and all that stuff. That is not a priority for young guys.
There's a saying: men crave one thing, women crave everything.
No, I want to say that it depends on the woman. That's a funny joke, though. But no, women want intimacy and they want security, and it's usually fine. And today's, it used to be, you get a club and you bash somebody over the head. Now it's like, can you? Because everything, what everything comes down to, and nobody wants to admit this. It's all about making babies.
What's that?
It's all about making babies.
Yeah.
The reason women are genetically programmed for the intimacy part, the security part, and stuff like that, because they have to decide to bring babies in the world, and they want to make sure they're paid for,
right?
And they can be protected, you know. And that's all it is. I learned everything about people from lions. Lions, you always see these lion prides. Well, there's another group of lions called nomadic lions. They're usually males that have been either chased away or got too old in their own pride, so the male sees them as a threat and they chase them away. And they tend to band up and they hunt together. This is one of the few times males hunt. And usually they get real good at hunting. They eat together, they work together. It's a real boys' crew, and then they plan a raid. If they chase off, sometimes they can be chased off. If they chase off the alpha male and the pride, the first thing they do is they kill all the cubs. It's brutal. I've seen it. It is absolutely brutal. The cutest little cub, they take it by the neck and shake it and snap it like one fucking bite. It's intense. The females, they whimper, they cry, they try to stand in front, but they don't. The male lion is just such a mismatch. You know what the females do right after that? They fuck them.
What's that? Yeah.
That's it. Because they think, like, all right, I lost all my cubs. These guys are obviously doing fucking a lot better than that load they just they chased off. Start again. I mean, lions are pretty much programmed by nature. But yeah, I think it like, we're better than that, or we should strive to be better than that. But I don't think those animal feelings ever go away. I think everything's about making babies. Like, it's not on the surface. It's not like, oh, I'm thinking about dating this guy, and if he can feed my family that I want to make with him. But I think it's subconscious. You're not thinking about it. That's why she wants to spend time and talk and play video games, and that will be the proving ground for her to make a family. Well, his job to make a family is put his dick inside her. I mean, that's all that's going on here. Like, you're dealing with primal nature urges, and I'm not saying we should just indulge ourselves and stuff like that. You got to be a little better than that, but the feelings are well beyond anything you can deal with rationally at all times. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I feel you. Just hit me up next time you're horny.
He's so dumb. Nobody's listening to each other. Like, I don't want just a sexual. Hey, hit me up next time you're horny.
You got when we do sexual stuff.
Here's the thing. This was in 2019, right?
Yeah. He's 19. She's 17. He's born in 2000.
Well, it's like, can he not think of the whole Me Too situation going on? It happened in 2017.
Apparently not. I fucking told him. When was he on? When was he on Shot for the Point?
2019 or like early 2019, right?
What month?
Let me look it up.
No, I didn't bother to look at the date. What month? That was all Doc's doing. Doc liked him. Doc has an iPhone talent.
January 10th, 2019.
So this is literally 3 months before this happened. I literally warned him. Nobody listens. And it kind of goes back to I laugh at that. And you can sit there and say, he should have listened to you. But here's something I know that I understand. And it's why I feel bad for you kids sometimes. Emotions don't respond to logic, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't be logical, men and women. But when you get in a sexual situation, you can fucking throw them out the window. It's not going to happen. Nature will have its way. It is stronger than you. I'll never forget in my life. I was in the Panhandle during I was in the Panhandle during Hurricane Andrew, and if you know the path of Hurricane Andrew, it went through the South Florida and then cut up all the way to New Orleans, where it died. This was in 1993. And I remember everybody was freaking out about New Orleans. They'd have to wait till 2005, and they should have been prepared after this. It just died before it hit their shore. It had a really fucked up southern Florida. I remember because I'm in the Gulf of Mexico in the Panhandle, and my father wakes me up and he says, "Let me see this. You got to see this." And we went out to, they had like the beach that we'd been swimming at all week. And it was beautiful. The water was like see-through. There was a sandbar. We had seen some dolphins the other day. And now I'm looking at the ocean, and there's waves crashing on top of waves, and not in a straight angle, like from the right and from the left and from the back. I've never seen the ocean move this way. And it's just like, it made you, they were telling you, like, don't get within 100 feet of it. Because if you got hit by this, you're gone. Because the hurricane had mashed it. And my father turns to me, and he said it exactly when I was thinking. It's like, there's no controlling this. There's nothing you can do. And he looks at me and goes, "She's a bitch, isn't she?" And he just turned, and I know exactly what he's saying. You're so like you think you're a big shot. You think you're important. You are nothing to Mother Nature. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You cannot control it. Yeah, I mean, only a maniac would think they could.
Early lately, so maybe we can call tonight and just talk?
What about?
Whatever. Keep getting to know each other maybe?
Fucking hell. I want to, but it's a bad idea. I'm not going to lie, I'm scared of getting your hopes up or something, but I'm willing to try. But it's such a bad idea. But so is sexting you. Fuck.
Rationalizing.
Just try?
Yeah, sure.
Even just as friends or whatever. Watch a movie or some
He's not
shit.
listening to her.
Yeah, I have a busy day today, but I should be able to.
Alright, sounds good. Just let me know. I'll be on my computer tonight.
Hey, check Snap.
Playing League, give me a second.
Hey.
That's it.
And apparently he did this to other girls, but they didn't show the proof, huh?
I think there was another girl that showed DMs, but I can't remember.
Hardly remember. So he's talking to these girls at the time, and then she told her, "Oh my God, she's 17. What am I gonna do?"
Yeah.
And then his friends threw him under the bus. His streaming friends. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I think if I taught anybody anything, it was Augie. Augie said something, and I think it was me. He goes, "I really only talk to Nick, Bowax, and I don't really have anything to do with any other YouTubers, right?" Which is kind of a line I used to use. Oh, and then he mentioned me too. And then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, so those are my friends. Me and Augie talk twice a month. That's a lot. So he's doing it right. Keep that attitude. You know. I mean, what does Augie want to talk to me at? He's like a 20-year-old kid when you talk to 40 fucking... Geez, I'll be 45 in fucking a few days. For Christ's sakes, I don't blame him. But I like ripping these things up. He handled it well. He didn't handle it. What was he supposed to? What would Turkey Tom do? I'd sure like to know.
Man, I got a joke, but I don't want to do it.
Turkey Tom, is he on there? I'd love to know. I would absolutely love to know how he would handle this better than Carson did. Maybe he's not sorry.
I think Turkey Tom would say he wouldn't be in that situation, but yeah.
What do you want him to do? Roll over and apologize to a bunch of losers on Twitter? Not exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, this account blocked me. Smaggle blocked me.
No, did you? I thought you blocked.
Oh, I blocked him. All right, I'll leave him blocked. Fuck him. He apologized to me in the DMs. You know,
yeah, he apologized. He released an apology on Twitter too.
I don't why.
Because I don't know.
I just wanted him to feel worse, so I didn't answer it.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I think Carson needs to grow a pair, honestly. Yeah, you're probably right, Captain. Poofers. The 17-18-year-old, 19-year-old relationship doesn't matter to me whatsoever. What's curious is that his friend said he dated several minors in the Drama Alert interview, but the other ones haven't come out yet. Who's this? I hope she's my fan. I still wonder how young they were. I doubt his friends would care about 17, 19, or they're lying. Or the girls didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of wish somebody thinks. I'd rather them be my fan than Turkey Tom's. Carson isn't a peanut, but he should apologize. Carson should sue Keemstar. For what? For reporting it?
Yeah.
He just, Keemstar did his platform, his criticizers. There's nothing you can do about that. I mean, if anything, Carson would probably have a better case suing the people that snitched on him. And I don't even know if he could do it to them. All right, I think it's called. So enough dipshittery. I'm tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. Let's see. Is anybody still in there, or are they all leave?
We got some in there.
Cobweb salad. All right, let's see. I'm really interested in hearing from you if you... I really... You know what I want on? One of you dipshits that think he's like a criminal. I would love to talk to you. Cobweb salad. Go. Start throwing people at his fucking thing forever. Xavier, you're on the air.
Hey, yeah, what Carson, I mean, like one, it wasn't really like an apology. It was more so just like, like basically just like moving on. But him like giving 100% of his profit to charity, that's
crazy, right?
It's crazy, yeah.
This might be some, I don't know what's going on with that. I'd love to know. It's tough to see that the publicist told him to do that because she might be afraid she might be afraid to get paid.
Think he has one.
Yeah, I don't think he has one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably should.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think Carson. I don't think Carson. I mean, I'm not even judging this by my interactions with him. I don't think he listens to anybody at all, ever. For whatever reason. I think if the reason is, you know what? No, I do know the reason. He's probably just so goddamn shy and constantly worrying about making a fool of himself that he doesn't ask for any advice or any help and doesn't believe anything he's hearing. And I think that's probably has nothing to do with fame. It's just who he is. You know? I mean, he essentially told me that I didn't make him feel uncomfortable when he was on. It's just this is his personality, and he's not very sure of himself. So that went on. I guess long before that relationship.
He, like, lowers it. It'd probably be AIDS if he did that now. But
I like what he did because if he's not sorry, he shouldn't apologize. I think this looks like this looks like a clout grab to me.
I don't think that you should be sorry.
I mean, the idea that this girl woke up one day and realized that she was sexually abused a year and a half out of it. Guess what? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Exactly. And even if you did feel that way, let's say you're telling the truth. That's you know, he shouldn't be talking to you. But it's really between you and your parents. You know, so I'm not buying any of this horse shit. I think she probably. I mean, you can see it in the tweets. She literally ignores every sign when he takes his mask off and says this is all about sex. And so does he. I mean, if I had to guess, when girls are in love, they ignore the obvious signs. You know, I'm a serial killer, but I love him. He's not that bad. I mean, I've seen women do this. You know, like it doesn't matter. I've seen women get beaten by men and look the other way because they love them. And but when women decide like, yeah, this guy doesn't love me, I'm out of here. Hell hath no fury like women scorn. They try to get you after that. But right up until that point when they break and snap it off, you can kick him down a flight of stairs. You shouldn't. Let me make that clear. But I know, like, you know, women are super fucking loyal, man. And until you get, the two things happen. You either abuse them to the point, which actually takes longer than this, to abuse them to the point till they crack, or they just get bored with your stupid ass. And that actually goes quicker than if you were to beat the shit out of them. It's strange as fucking, it's human beings for you. It's so weird. Women, you know, I mean, I've just seen it a million times. Everybody has a female friend that is just either being abused physically or mentally, and they are constantly making excuses for a guy. Everybody in this chat knows a woman like that.
Also, online dating is just AIDS.
Yeah, it's the new way. Well, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get some fucking ass now? They're gonna lock you down in a month anyway. Just fucking use one excuse after another. You know, they'll fucking say a new disease is coming. You know, when they have to get COVID down to 0. No, we don't. They still have the Black Plague in sections of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Talk to you later. Let's listen. Let's play Ask a Black Guy. Black Guy, what would you have done in this situation?
I mean, very similar, honestly. But my big question in all this is, don't you think Carson's friends did more than I'm Alex?
Yeah, kind of. But the difference between Alex had nothing, they had something. I think that's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I look at Jay.
Yeah, I know how you're looking at it. You're looking at it as like, wow, what great friends. Like, he has no homies. But here's the thing. What I've said before, Batman, you have really no friends in this business. It's a clout thing. You know, you got to get it. You got to get that clout. You got to stay relevant. So yeah, they'll do anything. He's expendable. You know.
Oh, that's just
it's slimy.
It's morally disgusting.
Yeah, you don't think what I do is disgusting? See, here's the difference. I'm going to tell you. You don't think what I do is disgusting? It's disgusting. It is.
No,
it's a human cesspool.
I
like fighting in the dirt. But I know exactly what it is. I don't sit there and pretend like the T channels pretend to be like a whole and holier than thou person or what have you. In fact, I'm probably. As far as, take somebody like Repzilla or somebody and put him against me. He has no principles. He has no values. He just has YouTube. I at least have that. But I know how morally reprehensible this shit is. I know what these people are like. I know what they are. And I find it hysterical. And I hope that other people do too. So, yeah, it is. It's like that. If you're going to get in this, it's like that. There are good people. I've met really good people. Nick's great. Tom's great. Vega's great. Augie's great. There's other guys. I'll tell you who else is great. Yeah, I think Max Mofo's first class. I think Uber Danger.
That's a lot
I don't know.
Of money, I guess,
he's big in the league community. I think he's absolutely first class league or the Uber Danger from Denmark. I would trust him telling him something. I think that guy Brandon, he's not a big celebrity anymore on YouTube. Video games calls in. I think he's first class. I think he's a great guy. He's a good friend, But they're few and far between, and most people get humbled after they get unpopular. So once they're active,
what happens to
Cabos, I think, is a great guy, but I don't think he was always a great guy. I think he kind of got there. You know what I mean? I think, Cabos wanted to be at the top, and he achieved it, and then. He got humbled, and then he came back, changed things around a little, and found a love for YouTube again. And then now he's like a great ally and a good friend, somebody I'd talk to if I felt it. Now, God, he's not even a kid anymore. He's 23, 24 years old. Kavos is good people. There's a lot of good people out there.
Yeah.
But they're few and far between because this is a competitive game, and it's a competitive game based on the image of friendship. It's not real. And
even when you live with them.
What's that?
Even when you live with them.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah. Oh. I'll give you some. I can't release names, but there was a major controversy that I was involved with, and one of the roommates was snitching on them to us the whole time, from beginning to end. Just constantly.
Wait, what happens to these people? They snitch. They act like slime balls. It's very obvious they are that person.
I can't go into the reasons because you'll probably figure out who I'm talking to. But
no, like specifically, but like these type of people.
It's usually self-preservation. That's why they do it. or they feel like something's going to burn their career. You know, guilt by association. Guilt by association is a real thing on YouTube, brother. Yeah, whether it's right or not, or whether you can point out, look, that's guilt by association, doesn't matter. If you get guilt by association, you're tagged. You know, that's the way
I
it
just
works.
bite them in the ass eventually.
Oh, look what happened to me. Go back to the beta days. Go watch those podcasts. You'll have fun with that.
No, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking about specifically with J-Slam. He's acting this way. He made a terrible video on Carson, which was kind of full of lies, I think.
Probably.
Don't you think, like, I don't know, eventually
with
people are going to see him differently?
No. No. Because we have this moral panic about sex and relationships and everything's pedophilia, so now he'll probably get away with it just because of the environment.
It's very popular.
Yeah, it is. It's sick. It reminds me of Satanic Panic, to be honest with you. It's pretty much the same shit. That was based on pedophilia as well. Take care, bud. Go look up Satanic Panic. Hand. You're on the air. Hand. How would I know that hand wouldn't be eyes on phone? That's why. Looks like my cat. Schmaggle Daggle. You're on the air.
Hey Tommy.
How are you?
I just want to ask you a question, and I just want to ask you a question about Carson. Do you think that Carson pretended that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars, and he could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now?
Yes. God, I hate that song. I'm less defended about the joke because I always hated that song. It's like 10 years old already, too. Tommy Xenon, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Hi. Okay, so I want to know. So maybe some people ask why I'm like really into the situation.
You're into it because you're weird, like
yeah,
me.
I'm really fucking into it.
Well, maybe we should be talking about you and not Carson. Maybe you have the problem.
You know, because I sort of like feel really like close to Carson because he's kind of like me, you know. But
you're not
really
close. You're not. You need help already. I could tell. You're not close to Carson. Carson.
No.
Yeah, you could like connect with him. I like the guy because he reminds me of me. But that I feel close.
Yeah, kind of like that.
You don't want to go that. I'm not even saying it's creepy. I'm saying don't go that route. You know.
No. I didn't try to say that. I was saying that. You know.
That's right. English is your second language. All right. Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of similar to me in that way.
Okay, but all right, go on. I'm interrupting you. So explain what you're trying to say.
No worries. Don't worry. So I think that the situation really affected me because, firstly, I really sympathize with Carson, and because I think that, I don't know, this was kind of blown out of proportion. Because if 17 to 19 is such a bad thing, the amount of people in my city that will be behind bars.
Where are you from?
That's
Where are you
a lot
from?
of money, I guess, for a person.
I'm from Argentina.
You're from yes. You know that doesn't fly. Basically, what you're seeing is a Western, not South American, cultural change. So it probably hasn't affected things down there. Yeah, I remember guys dating girls in high school. You know, 20 was about the limit where you could date a 17, 18-year-old girl in high school. But yeah, 19 wasn't on. Well, I mean, think about it. Like I was dating a 16-year-old when I turned 18 my senior year. She was a sophomore. We dated right up until the time I was 20. By the time I was 19, she was out of school. Or 20, she was out of school. You know, so I like. I've never had a problem. You know, I've never been seen at schools. I've never groomed anybody. Never been accused of that. I managed to have 2 children and not molest them. I mean, these people are fucking nuts. You know.
At least you haven't. You know. That's a good thing. But,
imagine.
Things in South America are like this.
Yes, America and England. There's a thing going on. There's some kind of cultural change going on, or this is some kind of moral panic that'll go away. That's what you're seeing. So So what else were you saying?
That also, I want to say something really funny. Like today, I was browsing through Twitter. I watched the video. I was browsing through Twitter, and I saw people putting like trigger warning. Call me Carson. What do you think about that?
I don't care. I think Carson has definitely earned being goofed on. I don't think anybody that can't be goofed on. I don't care what the situation is. So I'm goofing. I like Carson. If he, I would have loved for him to reach out to me during this situation. I really think I could have helped. But you know, at the end of the day, I still have 40,000 subs, and he's a multimillionaire, so I'm sure he's not going to listen to my ass. But no, I think he's going to be all right. I think we're going to move past this. It's going to pop up every so often. I think he'll be all right. But, you know, it's like Captain Pooper's donated before. He's a great fan. He's got to grow a set of nuts. I don't think he has a very strong... I don't think you have this problem down in South America, these weak males. Everybody's got machismo from fucking Mexico to Peru, you know? And no, I don't... well, I mean, I noticed with South Americans, Mexicans in general, like, this is my son. He's a real man, you know. He goes, I raised him like real man, you know. Like, fuck, that's what I'm used to. You have these either absent literal fathers or just emotionally absent fathers all over the place, and I think that has a lot to do with something they don't have down there. They talk about this thing called toxic masculinity. And a lot of toxic masculinity is just masculinity. It's just a boot in the ass. I mean, look what happened with me at the Amory situation. That jerk-off with his military channel called me bro-military or something like that. I don't know if you were paying attention to that. It's kind of dividing the whole situation. So when you start making certain types of masculinities toxic, then you're going to have a lot of absent men. And I think that's probably, and that might not be the case. Maybe he had a strong, and you know what? It's not always the case. Sometimes macho fathers have more reserved B personality sons, and no matter what they do, it doesn't get going. But yeah, it's just, you know, grow a set of nuts. That's pretty much.
That's actually really true. Yeah. Like here in Argentina and most countries, men are extremely toxic in that regard. Like a feminist could not survive in my country.
No. Thankfully.
So yeah,
one of the few.
I don't
good
have
things
anything else to say.
One of the few good things about that Spanish hellhole.
Get out of here.
I'm into Spain too, man. You ain't gonna beat the man out of fucking Latinos. It's just not happening. I mean, if they do it, you gotta watch it. If it happens in Spain, it'll come to South America. I mean, God, like Portuguese and Spanish, some of the most macho fucking motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And then now add sprinkle some poverty in South America on that culture, and then you got, oh man, it's not even worth going.
Yeah.
You gotta have balls to get. You gotta have balls to get in the drug trade. You have to be fucking willing to die, and there's plenty of
people
fucking.
Are ballsy here.
Yep, you got it. You got big cojones. All right, talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
I don't have them, but
no. Well, you're not Dominican. That's a Dominican word, by the way. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Cojones. You got big cojones. All right. Angry idiot slud. How are you? How can I help you? What are you gonna say that's mildly intelligent?
Pussy.
What?
Smaggle's a pussy.
For what?
Carson legit did nothing wrong. Out of all this, it's the dumbest fucking drama.
I suppose. I mean, yeah, it's pretty dumb. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we should open up the phones. Yeah. In fact, I'll open up now. You want to talk about something else?
Sure.
Open phones, baby, everybody. Open phones. Yeah. Shoot.
Involving a lot of the late drama going on, I don't think that many of it is going to lead to anything real. Like Keem and Ethan, that'll lead to some issues that'll affect all creators, but then
I don't want to talk about them. I'm sick to fucking death. I don't even blow him up because I'm mad at him or anything. You know what? No Keem, no Ethan. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like, deadly sick of it. I mean, all right, Slug doesn't think it'll lead to anything. Nick tends to agree with you. I hope so. I hope it's just like the multi-video rule being applied to Ethan. That would be great. I don't know.
You said open phones and you blew them up.
Yeah, blow them up. Except them. Open phones except Ethan. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't know. I can't take it. Cobweb Salad, you're on the air.
I don't think he's going to work.
I hate him. I feel like he's a spy or a bot.
Well, there's this weird glitch going on with Android that no one can talk.
Stop calling on Android. The Grave of Einstein. Go ahead.
All right. Have you heard of the updates to the Billy Mitchell thing?
No. That'd be interesting.
Okay. Well, basically, Like, you know how he sued both Twin Galaxies in California
That's a lot of money,
and
I guess,
Florida?
for a person of color.
He sued Twin Galaxies in California and I know
And
they
Florida.
didn't win. And Florida. I know they didn't win the anti-slap in thing, so it's going to court. What happened?
No. So basically, there was this deadline. The judge in Florida sent him. That was like, all right, if you don't do anything new by this date, we're just dropping the case. And he didn't do anything by that date, so they dropped the case in Florida.
Oh, so they're not going to worry about anything?
They still have the California suit, I guess, but like,
Yeah, because they tried an anti-slap on the California case, and the judge wanted to hear it, though. So if they're not out of the woods.
I don't think there's any updates on that one. But Billy Mitchell actually like had a hearing with the judge like a couple days ago about like getting the Florida case back up because, you know, he was lazy about it.
They didn't think they could win down there. That's
Nope.
what happened. No, they didn't think they could win down there.
No.
So they just let the whole thing slide. It probably doesn't matter where they win. So, yeah, they're going to go to California. I think it'll get tossed. When he said, well, it didn't get tossed. No, the anti-slap is a different phase. I think the judge is going to hear it and probably toss it. More than likely. Billy must have a lot of money. A lot of money I'm not aware of. Because he
a lot of money he made cheating, I guess.
He is a motherfucking video game cheat. That's exactly what he is. He's just like Dream, or you name your CSGO douchebag that fucking sold their whole career out for skins, or who's another famous cheater? He's a video game cheat. That's what he is. That's all he is. Anything else, Grave?
Oh boy, yeah, Todd Rogers, I think it was his name. Like that's the other big video game cheat.
Yeah, he's another cheat.
I know.
Cheats.
I don't got much else.
All right, man. Take care.
You too.
Peace, Middle Eastern Greece. Alpha Kimono. You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Tommy?
How are you? How can I help you?
Well, I was gonna come in here and gush about Carson being back, but he said open mic, so I was gonna see if you're okay with some politics.
Okay, let's see it. Let's hear it.
You heard about HR 4953?
No. Is that a California thing?
Nah. Apparently it's federal, from what I understand. It hasn't made it anywhere yet, but it's a new one they're introducing that's supposed to be making all semi-automatic rifles and shotguns NFA items.
And what's NFA stand for? I'm not a huge gun guy, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm a Second Amendment
NFA is
guy.
basically the same thing that they did with suppressors. It basically means it's got the $200 tax stamp you have to get for it, and you have to like submit paperwork and get it approved before you can actually.
Well, put pressure on your Republicans because they've for all their fucking crying about Afghanistan, they're not standing up to this son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, they're doing absolutely.
They're nothing. They're worthless. That's why they're not going to. They think they're just going to walk into the next election. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
I'm hoping that stuff like this is waking people up when they see YouTube videos and stuff about it.
I don't count on it. I don't count on it. Lindsey Graham's been.
I mean,
apparently, like Trump got a shit ton of federal judges put on, and but apparently Biden has gotten more federal judges than any president faster. Than any other time in history. So he's basically undoing it. And guess how they're doing it? Lindsey Graham. So they got a 50-50 thing, so Lindsey Graham's letting them through. So I don't the Republicans they don't mean it. They just want power. If Lindsey Graham was born in a democratic state, he'd be a liberal and a fucking socialist right now. It doesn't matter. And both parties have guys like that, so now the time to stand up. I mean, you get a guy like Rand Paul or something like that, and he's saying like, yo, disobey. This is wrong. This is morally wrong what they're doing. That's the kind of politician you gotta fucking stick with. Even I'm even sick of the pirate. What's it, Crenshaw? And I'm kind of sick of his act too. I like it's fight. Don't kiss the media. One of the reasons Trump was so successful is because he said "fuck you, media," and they're still trying to balance their fucking image with the New York Times. No, Trump was successful because he was like "fuck you." That's what I would see from Crenshaw. I'm sick of the fucking diplomacy. Your fucking political enemies don't have it. They call you a white supremacist, traitor, insurrectionist. Fuck them. So I don't believe much in the Republicans. I don't vote Republican anymore. I vote American, and that means if I see an American, I'll probably vote for them. And there's no Americans on the Democratic side of the aisle, and there's very few on the Republican. So that's the way I roll.
Yeah, I honestly think it's going to be the states that are going to make the most changes, with a lot of the like Texas and Oklahoma and a few of these mid south ish states, you know, coming up with the constitutional carry and whatnot. I think the states are going to be the ones that have to kind of.
I think the empire's over.
Federal level.
All right, I think the empire's done. Get used to it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Vega's in the call.
I'll bring him in a minute. Cursed Emoji Man. Let me clear the other ones out and I'll end the show. The Cursed Emoji Man, how can I help you? How can I help you, sir? Hello?
Talk.
He's cursed.
I'm just here to say hi.
Then get the fuck out. Hello. I sniff Sharpies. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? I just wanted to know, do you think it was a good idea for like Carson to make a like actual response video, or do you think he should just gone right back to?
No, I think he should have done this and basically told it. He basically said, "I'm not really sorry. I'm not really sorry. I'm going to raise money, and I'm going to let the fans know because I don't think he could bring himself to say sorry to that girl. I think they had a relationship of some kind, and she was okay with it until she figured out he wasn't interested. So he was not going to apologize for that. He's going to move forward, and he's not going to talk about it. And it's almost like, you know, what they say, never apologize.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what he's going kind of. He's kind of doing it half-assed, but at least he's not up there saying, "I'm really sorry." Because then you got to say what you're sorry about, and not doing that. He's basically saying, I'm kind of like, I'm not talking about it. I don't think I should have to apologize for it, but here's what I'm going to do to restore your faith as a fan.
Yeah.
I think optically it was probably the best choice. You're not going to get back the people that are calling you groomers. You're never getting them back.
That was actually my next question. I was saying, like, what do you think he's going to do with like his connections to other YouTubers, just because everyone completely shit
I'll
on
tell
him?
you exactly what's going to happen. If they see, this is how big of scumbags they are, okay? If they see that he's not taking that much heat, they're probably, oh, of course it's fuck when he comes back. I can't wait till September 1st. And we'll say we get to next January. They will he will find a new group of people to suck him off. And then the old ones, when new people come in to suck him off and that works and he makes some establishment and collabs and stuff like that, and they don't take too major, then all the old ones will come to suck him off. Perhaps I was a little too hard on Carson. You'll see it. You'll see it. And here's the best part. Carson will take them back because that's his personality.
Yeah, he's
what's gonna
back in
happen.
Mizkiv's house, so I know he's been there.
Did Mizkiv one of the guys that threw him on the bus?
Yeah. No, but I don't think he said anything to like really help him. He just kind of let Schlatt roll.
Well, I don't think that. Well, in fairness, no, I think that's fair. I mean, if he did what he did, I don't know if he should have said anything to help him, so to speak. But if he went privately and said to those guys, you know, you motherfuckers, this is bullshit. You know, I know it's bullshit, and I'm cutting you off, and I'm going to put Carson in the house until he gets settled.
I think he did cut people like Schlatt off because they haven't done any more videos with each other.
No. So that sounds like I think Mizkiv made the right move. Then he didn't want to throw him under the bus. He couldn't very well from an optical standpoint come out and defend his friend probably like he wanted to. So he probably made moves behind the scenes, if I had to guess. So in other words, cutting people off that have any connection to the guys that sold him out.
The one thing I don't know if this is just like a thing of like YouTube community not being critical at all, but the video that Schlatt made was so well received, it was insane. Like the like to dislike ratio.
Here's the thing, if I remember something, I think Schlatt used to follow me at some time. I think I knew him and then he got famous and I didn't realize he's famous until last year or the beginning of this year. I thought that video was good too. It was more like, look, we talked to him, we warned him. I don't think he's the worst guy in the world. But Schlatt's thing is like, I think I want to move. It seemed more sincere. Like I want to move away from Carson because, you know, it's just I can't help him. You know, that's what Schlatt's video sounded like to me. So I don't know if
the problem that I saw with the Schlatt video was he had one part in it where he was going all like, oh, the DMs were horrible, and he was phrasing it sort of like he was sexually harassing the girl. So he kind of fed into that.
Well, you might believe it too. I think Schlatt was sincere. I got the feeling he was sincere. He believes that's harassment. It's not harassment. It's both fucking ways.
Yeah.
How is that harassing if she's? You know, I understand she can't consent to that kind of type of stuff, but nobody gets arrested for that shit. You know, but she was given as good as she gave. You know. Yeah. And I don't buy that I don't buy for a minute she woke up and like, oh, I'm 20 and then now this is horrible. Fuck off. Sorry. I don't believe this. Carson bit off more than he could chew. He couldn't control himself. He felt comfortable with her for some reason. He didn't think she'd snitch.
Yeah, I bet he got cold feet. I know he did get cold feet after a while. I was sitting there like, I don't know if I can do this. My career is gonna end, kind of shit like that.
Yeah. Well, man's got to eat, so he's coming back September 1st.
Yeah.
He's still got to eat. He's like Onision. Onision, I think he's still got. I'm a professional game maker, or a video maker. I gotta make fucking videos. I gotta fucking stream. You know, it's like you can't cancel a plumber. He still gotta get up and plumb. You know? Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
Take
Thanks
care.
for having me on, Tommy.
Take care. Bye-bye. You got the connection problem too? I just saw that.
What's up?
Is it just mine or is it everybody's?
What connection problem?
Yeah, like Vega's right, and I got this stupid voice connection problem in Discord. Bro, what? No? I didn't pull you in though. No. Makes you feel any better.
No, I
All right, I'll give Angry Slug. All right, this is your last chance.
So back to Carson because it's still interesting at least.
I thought you didn't want to talk about Carson, you douchebag.
Yeah, I know, but it is a very interesting topic, at least in terms of the connections made between YouTubers and how it's interacted behind the scenes. Like with Schlatt, Mizkif, every other streamer or YouTuber, I noticed the point that you brought up saying that he was cutting off or being cut off.
You use a lot of words, but you don't say anything. You know what that means?
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit.
You talk. No, that's not talking shit. Talking shit's like giving it back and forth. But you say words, but they have there's something empty about them. It's like you don't really even have an opinion. You come in and you say, oh, this is really messed up, but you don't really get into it. You don't really get the nuance of it. It's just like you want to hear your own voice. You notice that?
Maybe.
Why do you want to hear your own voice?
English isn't my first language.
What is it? What is it? Swahili?
Spanish.
Espanol? I didn't see. You look at. Where'd you grow up?
Venezuela.
Oh, you're Venezuela? Oh, okay. You got lots of machismo? Is your dad absent?
No, he's still around.
He's still around?
Yeah.
How do you guys get along?
That's a lot of money,
Pretty
I guess,
fine.
for a person of
Pretty
color.
fine?
Yeah.
Does he call you pussy a lot?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring a man with some serious machismo in here right now. It's the Lord Vega. Hey,
Vega.
Spanish father calling this guy, Spanish Latino father calling him a pussy. What do you think of that, Vega? Is that kind of normal for?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very normal.
All right, yeah. You know what else is normal? Me blowing you up. I'm sick of your fucking. Guy never says anything. He just wants to hear his own voice. He's so annoying.
Yo, Tommy,
what's up?
Tommy, what you think that over the years? Because I've been watching. We known each other how long? Like 4 years?
Well, almost 5, really. If you really,
long time.
This would be October. It'd be half a decade. Sure. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah. Yo, homie, what do you think about like the when you used to blow motherfuckers up? It used to be like, man, what the fuck? He blew me up. Now it's like, yo, blow me up, bro. It's so crazy.
Well,
right?
no, yes and no. Some people come in to get blown up and what have you. So that I would say by late 2017, I started getting that. But you still, even now, I could blow somebody up now, and they'll go, I'll fucking dox you. You know, some people really get nuts. Like they watch it. I'm like, can you imagine that? Like, I want to call in, but I'm afraid to get blown up. Who cares? You know, you call it. I've never banned anybody. Well, no, that's not true. Get out of my goddamn Discord. All right, but I
was gonna say I get motherfuckers in my Discord saying Tommy ban me, Tommy ban me.
Oh, that's not true.
Like,
no,
Jesus.
I don't blame anybody. I don't ban anybody if that's the case.
Well, the mods, I guess.
The mods, yeah. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. No, I banned what's his face. God, I can't even remember his name anymore. He's supposed to do the soundtrack of our stupid interview. Not VWQ. Whatever his name is. The Lads on Tour thing.
I ain't heard that name in a long time. What happened to that guy?
I think he quit. He started getting hot in 2019. He quit.
Oh,
he got real hot, like million hit video hot.
That's tripping. Yeah, I do tripping.
I will say this. I can't. I know more than I can let on. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. From what I understand.
Cool.
All right. This was a non-drama YouTube. You know, he had to kind of move on. So,
he's like, okay, real life kind of guy.
Yeah. This is real life. So he was older than those other English kids. He's late 20s now. He might be pushing 30. You know, 5 years.
Oh, no
now.
shit.
Yeah, he might be pushing 30.
Well, fucking hey, he looks great for 30.
Yeah. He's pushing. I don't think he is 30, but he's pushing it. He's like, I think
he's around
late,
there.
He's late 20s now. Yeah. He was older.
Yo, so what's up? Are you coming on or what the fuck? Is it tomorrow?
What's going on? I'm going to Hamburg.
You coming on, right?
Coming on what? Tomorrow?
No,
I'm coming on when I get back. I'm coming on. I'm going to Hamburg this weekend, so it's like next week.
You're going to Hamburg.
I'm going to Hamburg.
So I'm getting a mini. Is your wife okay with you going to Hamburg?
I'm getting we're going together. I'm getting a mini adult day vacation. No kids. My mother-in-law's in the other room. My father-in-law's in the other room and taking care of Tommy. And I don't know. We're going to Hamburg to like do stuff like grown-ups. It's gonna be crazy.
Okay. Well, all I know is anytime somebody mentioned Hamburg, everybody just puts a smile on their face for the weekend. Just like, okay, let's go to Hamburg.
Let's go to Hamburg. No, it's nice. That's like the Bohemian. That's where all the music's from. Like German pop stars come from there and stuff.
Okay,
that's like,
I can tell you what else is down there.
What's that?
Okay.
Really? You went all the way up to Hamburg from Vicenza?
That's a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, we should go to Germany quite a bit actually. Yeah.
You went all the way up to Hamburg. That's far north though. That's a fucking haul for you from Vicenza. Fuck, that's a long way.
Oh my god, dude! I've traveled the world when I lived in fucking Italy. Yeah, I went everywhere over there, dog. That's where like.
What years were you in Vicenza? If you don't mind me telling you. I'm trying to figure out if you banged my ex-wife.
I think it was 2006 to 2011 or 12. One of the two.
You didn't bang my wife. Thanks God. I was already married by then. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, like 75% of Europe, I may have a child over there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So do I. I did. I found him. His name is German Joe. He just came out of nowhere. German Joe.
Germany's a good place. The only spot that I found really shady, I don't know if maybe you recognize it. It was there's a strip, and it's like we showed up there because we heard like rumors and people talking to it. This is before like pictures and Google was everywhere, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
So we showed up to this spot. By the way, we got pulled over in Austria. Me, 3 of the homeboys, all 3 of them were black, and we had to do the whole process of getting pulled over. They pretty much
they're a lot more polite over here. I'm on the minority though. They're a lot more polite,
with us, we got pulled over, we got robbed essentially. So fucking but we already got used to it because that's just how it is over there. So what you do is you put all your money in your sock, and then fucking when they pull you out of the car and they search you and all this shit,
Austrian cops
it's $1 bill.
Austrian cops ask for bribes? Like Austrian cops? Are you kidding?
Yeah, they told us how much it was to get out of this ordeal.
I never heard of that.
Well, I could tell you a few stories. So it was pretty normal whenever we traveled by car. It was normal, so we already knew what to do. But you put all your money, other than €20 each, and then once they pull you out of the car, because they get in front of your car. It's not like the States. Anybody in the chat that's listening, they pull in front of your car and they have a sign on top. I don't know about anywhere else, but in Austria it was like that. They pull in front, and then on the top there's a sign like you would see like it says pull over, and then like 2 different other languages, right? Yeah. And then they'll say pull over, please, whatever, and then we pull over. They don't get behind you; they get in front of you.
Yeah.
So then they pull over. They come up to us. Like if it's America, that's suicide, dog. Like fucking, you pull in front of a car and then the bright lights.
I can imagine them doing that in the Jersey Turnpike. I mean, that's not happening.
Yeah, come on, dog. Yeah, good luck with that shit in Compton or Jersey. Yeah, like fucking or something.
That sounds crazy. This is all news to me. But what happened?
No, they just pulled us over. They searched us, and then because we already knew the deal. Because the first time I got robbed for all my money, but fucking this time we already knew what to do. So
what did they tell you? If you don't give us nothing, we're gonna bring you in.
No, what they do is they search you, and then they leave you there. They didn't put us in cuffs. No times that happened, they put us in cuffs. But they just leave you at the car. They go, they talk with each other, and then we already know they're gonna take us for money. So they walk back over, and they're just like, hey, listen, we could give you a ticket, or we could take you to jail. Either way is our option, right? But this is all in broken English, obviously. Yeah. And they're just giving us the gist, and then they're just like, whatever. So we already know we got to turn into some actors at this point, right?
Yeah.
So we look at each other. We're just like, we're like grabbing our necks, like we're nervous and shit. We got a shit ton of money on us, but €20 all they got in the wallet. So we just gave them all the money.
And they take it?
Scumbags. They told us €40, but we gave them 20 each, and then they were just like, all right, thank you very much. Listen, drive safely. It's bullshit, right?
But I never heard of that. You know what?
Yeah,
if they would have put,
I've
drove through Austria alone. a few times. If I was with you and you told me to deal, I would have done, I'd flip in the 20, no problem. But if I was alone and they were like, yeah, we could arrest you for what? I don't know. Maybe we could arrest you. Fuck you. To arrest me. And see, I had a really good first sergeant. See, I had a good first sergeant. What'd you do? He said I would tell him. I was like, they were fucking bribing me. I told them, bring me in, and they did.
Nah, well, you get in Italy, you get somebody that teaches you about the culture, and then they teach you some shit to say at restaurants or to be polite.
I didn't get it. I've never heard anything like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what that was always.
I'm not afraid to go to jail. I'm not afraid to go to fucking jail. So, especially here.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to go to jail back home, but not here.
Yeah, but you're talking about dudes that we grew up in like neighborhoods in America. So if we go to jail, it might be a different case. So we're gonna be there permanently, probably.
No, you won't.
Because fucking we show up in there.
No, here's what happened. They'd have threatened to go put you in jail, and he said, here's my first, here's my commander. They'd have fucking backed off, dude.
No. We had dudes in Italy that got arrested, and they're still in jail.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're still in jail, dude.
What did they do? They're not in jail now. Well, it must have been murder.
No, it wasn't murder. One of them had a knife on him. And then fucking when he got into jail, he caused a lot of problems in jail.
Oh, that's just fucking. That's a whole different thing. I wouldn't do that.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Well, you fucking run around.
No, but yeah,
you go right. Young, dumb, and full of cum. Fucking 11 Bravos, man. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, we're crazy. Yeah. But have you heard of this strip that is in Germany? There's nothing but clubs. Nothing but clubs.
Where? What's it?
It's like you go off the main street and it's like two streets that split.
Frankfurt.
Is it Frankfurt? It could
be
probably.
Frankfurt. It's because all the whorehouses are right by the train station.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's like a big strip. It's like they got chicks in the windows on both sides. I'm like, which one can I have? I don't know how much it is now, but it was only like 60 euros back then. And you could take a you could go to these places, right? And they would have levels. South America, Central Europe, Asia, and they all girls be fucking like the ethnicity if you wanted to bang a certain type of broad.
Oh wow!
And that's the street you're talking about. Yeah, that's a little dangerous over there. I'm not even by my
Germany,
standards.
Though,
yeah. I know
they did have like actual. I thought it was like just some bullshit lyrics from songs and shit, like Red Light District and all that shit.
No, they literally have red lights, like actual red lights.
Literally have a red light.
Yeah, no.
Outside the house.
Yeah. They have actual red lights. Yeah.
It's not a club. It's nothing. This one wasn't a house. It was an apartment upstairs, and it was a red light on. And then fucking my homeboys were like, "Okay, we're at the spot." And I'm like, I thought we were going to the club.
Yeah,
like, no, Vega, come on, dog. We got to go. And I'm like,
yeah.
We go inside.
Were you new in Europe? That's like a rite of passage. Like everybody, like you almost had to do it or you're a pussy. Like, yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
You weren't expecting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say shit. Nobody's gonna say shit. Don't worry. We do. That was your.
It's all league. It's all good.
You were getting broken into Europe. Yeah, that's the way.
Come on, Tommy. Well, I look like one of these internet motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. Yeah, we went in there and fucked the shit out of some girls.
I never did that. Are you kidding me? I was married.
Oh, you were married?
I was a virgin until I moved here. I was a virgin when I moved to Europe. I would never do.
Oh, really?
Like that. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? I was 27.
I'm about to say.
He's doing that bad. Jesus.
Okay, so we ain't having you on tomorrow or nothing.
Right? No. I was told next week because I'm going to my thing. I'll be back Sunday and then Monday. Yeah, Sunday night. I'm not doing a show Sunday, and I'll be on big announcement. Half Baked coming soon. My episode. I get to follow the Gabby Hanna episode. I'm super proud of that, and I hope you guys better all watch. And then some.
Yeah.
What
that was an interesting episode, right? The Gabby Hanna shit.
Oh, absolutely. It was very interesting. She's an interesting girl, and not only that. I was talking about Nick before. Nick, Keem. And I think, even Augie and me and possibly Bobax too. I forget what he's done. I didn't watch the videos that he did on Gabby, but I'm sure it did. Like the people that think she's like some kind of rape apologist, they're not moving. But for the average fan that was like, wow, everybody hates Gabby Hanna. She must be guilty of something. No, we moved the bar, dude. We moved the bar. So everybody knows it's fucking stupid. That's not already emotionally invested in her being like a rape apologist. So yeah, I think like good work by King, good work by by Nick, Augie, anybody that got this out in this so-called commentary community. It put a different light, because I think my fans, they're like, all right, she's like a super big YouTuber. I'm never gonna watch her content. That's not my bag. But I think if we hadn't done, they might have bought into, or like, well, maybe she is a rape apologist. But we break it down. It's like, no, this is just like some clout chasing bullshit at a high level. And they're like, oh, okay. It's not like they're going to start listening to Gabby Hanna songs or anything. This wasn't a clout thing. This is legit clear the name. I talked to Gabby too. As far as like, you think I'm listening to Gabby Hanna music? You out of your fucking mind. All right. But I thought she was all right. I don't think we'd ever be best friends. I don't even think a bowling trip would come of it. But she seems okay to me.
Right.
I think she's, whatever.
I don't know. When we talked to her, she was chill, man.
I talked to her. She was all right. She seemed like okay,
and look at
20-year-old chick to me.
If anybody happens to see the VOD of this shit or anything like that, here's Tommy will tell you this shit too. In behind the scenes, usually when somebody's a freak or a weirdo, they can't hide it behind closed doors either.
No, she was fine.
Can't. When you talk to him for real, you're talking to him for real, and there's no cameras on, there's no recording devices, no nothing. They are pretty weird. Like they're kind of you can tell something's up with this person.
She seemed like a pretty regular chick considering the level of fame that she achieved. Maybe the shit humbled her a bit.
No, if you listen to the podcast, she said that straight up. She said that she was fucked up in the world, in her sense of how the world was, right? So then once she got humbled by all this shit, that's when she found real friends who were like doctors, lawyers, or whatever. I don't remember what she said, but then she was like, "Oh, I understand now what genuine connections are and real friends." She said that on a podcast, and I was like, "We've been saying that forever, but it's good to have somebody on here that has actually been in that position, because that's kind of almost like a hypothesis."
No, I think so. I think so. I mean, like, I'm not going to try to pretend like I was her best friend or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I was hoping to happen, and that's what we hope for a lot of people, and it doesn't always work out that way,
What blows dick though, right, Tommy, is that it has to have like a cancellation or some crazy shit like that to go down for you to actually wake up.
That makes me
and
sad.
That blows, because then you look around you and you're like, damn, all you guys were fucking fake as shit, instead of just being like, okay, this is business. I'm doing this thing, yada yada. These people aren't really my friends, because I got a shit ton of friends.
Yeah,
they ain't really like that. So she didn't have no reference, is what she was saying. So that was cool.
Well, she's coming up on 30. That's when everybody grows up, it seems to me. I didn't really grow up till I turned 30. So maybe, it sucks that it's got to be that way. But you know what? It's entertainment, and everybody has their day, and everybody goes away one day. Some people are just longer than others, and nobody knows how long is it going to be. Sometimes it lasts long.
I'm saying, Idris Elba, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. It doesn't go away for these cats.
Yeah, they're the exceptions to the rule. Those are the exceptions. The Keemstar is an exception to the rule. Most people come on, blow up, and go away. That's the truth. It's the way it is. Yeah.
Okay, Gen 2 Pen. I want more drunk Vega. I'm a little tipsy because I'm about to go to a barbecue. So,
all right, you know what? I got to end this because my wife's mad at me that I didn't fucking pack, and I already went like a half an hour.
Go pack, man.
Time to go, everybody. Remember, no Sunday show. Little shot from the point radio.
CallMeCarson.
Yeah, we love you, brother. Good luck. And when this clears up, we can get some ass.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home.
Sub, like, share. Hey, if you're not a fucking member, become one. While I'm gone. Take my loss.
Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
I'm not kidding.